Good morning internet, it is 9:20 I think in the morning and welcome back to the channel. Welcome here in Overton. I actually really wanted to get the map out and show you where I am and where the crash happened and everything. But the map is actually still in Alaska's bags. You see Alaska sitting outside over there, but to get there I have to get all the way around the hotel. Well, I didn't really feel like doing that. So I will show you later, but anyway, my ankle is still swollen, but it is less swollen than yesterday, I'm sure of it. So I think that is very good news, that's very positive. And well, I am now packing my stuff because I have to, I'm sitting on something. I have to check out at 10, but help is on the way. If you've missed the last episode or what's going on, then I explain it there. But basically it means I'm going to stay with a friend for, I don't know, a few days or something until I can ride again, until my foot's better and I can go. And in the meantime then Alaska also, I can, somebody, there's a very good mechanic there apparently, who can check out Alaska and figure out what the strange noises that I was hearing after I fell, just to make sure that Alaska is also okay. So that's the plan. So it's gonna be a long drive. He has been on the road since 6 this morning because he lives 684 kilometers from here. So yeah, it's so sweet and what a legend that he comes and pick me up because I'm still so far away. Checking out with all this luggage is a mission on its own, but I managed to get all the stuff here. It'll be another 3 hours I think before he's here, so I'll just wait here for 3 hours. I can write a blog. I'm gonna write a blog. Is that him? That's him. Hi there.
I would say how you doing, but I know.
My bike is never gonna fit in there, man.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you doing?
Yeah, not too bad.
How was the drive?
Long. 425.3 miles. So. Do you know like Thunderbird 2 when it comes to like rescue the little?
Of course, I know
like,
Thunderbird 2. Alright, Alaska, come here. Thunderbird is ready for you. You know what's funny? I saw there's petrol dripping out from the overflow. Is that just because of the heat or something?
The overflow would be above the fluid level. You sure that's petrol?
Yeah, I checked it.
Oh, well,
anyway.
Enjoy those fumes on the way back.
Sorry.
Gonna bite me hard.
Okay. Now what?
So now
we're good. It will fit underneath.
fit us under there.
We just keep on going back.
Well, no, I think we're gonna get like there and then work out we need to like mirrors or fairing or something.
Yeah, but well, yeah, because we have this.
Yeah. We can
destroy your car. Yeah, and then the mirrors. Yeah, definitely we can already put down the mirrors, maybe.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
So now.
Now. What do we do? We have to put her on her side, maybe. Put her down at an angle.
Okay, so wheel out.
Yeah, that mirror. I have issues with my mirrors. It's like an ongoing joke. Wait. Oh.
Socket on the ratchet.
Okay. And then. Is that seatbelt got a holder? I think.
Just open it and go around this foot peg. Oh,
Alaska is in. She's in. We took the front wheel off, and yeah, looks perfect, right, Ed?
Yeah. Oh yeah, piece of cake.
Piece of cake. Easy peasy.
This was every day.
This was very easy. Okay, time to hit the road. This is the coolest car ever.
Nobody's ever said that about a Toyota Sienna, but I appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, look. I pressed the button. Door closes. Here we go. Oh.
If you want, you can do the honours from Central Command as well.
Really? What, where?
So that's the boot, and then that's the left door.
Yes. Look at that. Boot. Maybe it's time that I formally introduce my rescuer. In case you don't know him yet, this is Ed, and he runs a YouTube channel called C90 Adventures. So Ed traveled the other way. He traveled all the way from Alaska down to Argentina. Well, and before, well, you've been all over the world, basically. He's been everywhere. But his last series was from Alaska to Argentina, so the opposite direction that's what I'm doing. So check out his channel, definitely do not forget that. And he's ridden all of that on a C90, a Honda C90. Where is 90 now?
She is back at home in the UK, all alone.
Aw, poor 90. And you are here in Moab.
Yes. Just the amount of adventure that you're allowed to have, just the scenery is ridiculous.
Oh, you can tell, yeah.
There's just hundreds and hundreds of miles of trails, and everybody gets along. You know, you've got hikers, cyclists, 4x4s, jeeps, buggies, bikes. Like everyone just goes, well, yeah, we just share the trails.
Yeah.
Whereas in England, basically just all of the hikers are trying to get everybody else put in jail. So, yeah, it's not good.
That's not good, no.
I rode through Moab on the Trans-America Trail.
Yeah.
When I was doing the ride from Alaska to Argentina, possibly with the world record for the longest route taken. 45,000 miles. That's like nearly 70,000 kilometers.
Wow.
Was my route. And I didn't even go to the bottom of Argentina, so I missed like 5,000 kilometers. Anyway, I rode through Moab then, fell in love with the place, but it was sort of in the back of my head.
Yeah.
And then a year ago now, my work sent me to Florida to work on a ship. There was a problem. A part was going to take apparently 3 days to come in. I knew it was going to take 2 weeks. And they went, oh, well, we'd like you to stay in this hotel in Florida and be really bored while you wait for this part for 3 days. And I went, actually, you fly me to Moab, and then there'll be no costs, because I'm just going to go sleep under hedges and things. 2 weeks later, I was still riding a dirt bike around the desert, and Moab's my favourite place on earth.
Well, I can't wait to see Moab. It wasn't really, my planned arrival didn't really involve this scenario. I did not think that I would arrive with Alaska in the back of what car is this again?
It's a 2004 Toyota Sienna.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I did not play this scenario in my head. Alright, small driver break. I don't know where we are, but the landscape is getting more dramatic and more dramatic. It's absolutely beautiful around here. I don't know if you can see the colors, but the sunset is just going on right now. So I think it's going to be dark soon. So I think the arrival in Moab, we're going to arrive in the dark, I think. But it doesn't matter. I think tomorrow when I wake up, I'll be able to see the beautiful scenery around here. But I just want to ride a motorcycle here. It's so awesome. And Ed tells me that there are so many dirt tracks here to ride, and it's just really, really beautiful here. But yeah, the coming days I won't be able to ride still. I still can't stand on my left foot without a lot of pain. So that means definitely no off-road riding at all. We're here!
Welcome to Moab.
How do you call it again?
Axle.
The axle is in that one, I think, I believe. Yeah, and then that part, yeah. So we think we've already diagnosed what went wrong. Remember, I was hearing a strange sound, and you can see here my tires have like these damages here, so something was scraping my tires. And now we realize that my little toolbox seems to be bent. So the toolbox used to sit here and now it sits here. So then when I hit a bump or something and my suspension goes down, then it's hitting that. You can see there's a hole in my toolbox there.
Right.
Probably drag her. I'll try to.
Can
Can
you
you stand it up?
Yeah. Oh, that way. Yep.
Oh, put some gas.
Which one? Which one you? Ah, yeah, it was.
Drag the rear.
I'll have a look. Quick, easy fix.
Okay. Oh, it's completely cracked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops.
So you need to be careful if you.
No, I think it's.
I think you'd lose the tools out.
Yeah, I think I won't put anything in there anymore. Oh, so now the whole toolbox you can take it off.
Yeah. Well.
That's perfect.
Two ways of doing it. You can either go, well, we could repair it, or hey, I fixed it. It doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah. It's okay. I can put the tools somewhere else. I don't really need this.
I can give you all of your toolbox back. It's just stuck
In my tire.
in your tire.
Wow. Ed is trying to bend back my guard because of the hit. It got bent entirely next to
The radiator.
yeah.
But for the moment.
But I think this is fine already. It's
no,
much better than before.
I want to make it so you've got, you can have another
hit.
adventure.
Another hit on the left. Yeah.
Next time, if you could crash that.
Press on
side,
the right,
so
okay.
it's symmetrical.
Yay!
Not on the Honda. That's really qualified for a C90.
There he goes. Was it good? So what are you doing?
We are installing a Sandcraft bulletproof kit in the front differential for a 2020 Razor Pro XP, which is the machine behind me here.
What happened? It just broke the.
So it exploded the pinion bearing,
Oh.
which is this bearing here. This is the new one already installed. But that bearing presses onto the shaft here, which is your pinion.
That is a lot of work for one bearing replacement. Wow.
Yes, a lot of work. So these pieces here.
Oh.
So if you look
They
at this
came
side,
out.
you see how there's the cage there?
Yeah.
On this side, the cage exploded.
Oh, yeah.
So that usually sits in there and separates the balls.
Yeah.
So that exploded and basically grenaded itself.
But this
So,
is
yes.
but this is a 20. It's brand new. This thing.
Yep, pretty new. I'm not positive on the mileage. I didn't really look at that before I tore it apart. But basically, when we got it, this seal, there's a seal that goes right here, which is this one,
Yeah.
and it was blown halfway out. So when that bearing explodes, it pushes that metal outwards
Yeah.
and causes that seal to blow out, and then you lose all the oil and basically just shred all the other bearings. So yeah, basically what I just did is I just dropped in the ring gear. You have this roll cage here, which would be this piece. I replaced it with the Sandcraft one, but that guy sits inside this here.
Yeah.
You have a bunch of rollers in there that sit in all these little spots. So when it locks into there, then you have this guy here, which is spring loaded on the bottom. And
That goes on top.
yep, it just sits here and it will lock in. So the springs lock into these grooves here.
Yeah.
And it's basically like a damper. So when your four-wheel drive engages, instead of being choppy, those springs allow some flex.
Oh.
So basically once you have that in there, then you have a plate that goes onto here and locks in there. This plate here is your armature plate,
Uh-huh.
which basically engages to this here. This is a magnet that's electronically controlled.
Oh wow.
So when you hit your four-wheel drive button, sends voltage to the magnet and essentially pulls that plate up to the magnet here,
Yeah.
which engages the four-wheel drive. Because that plate is splined to that piece.
Yeah.
So when it engages, it sucks up, bink, engages to the cover, and allows the entire thing to spin. When it's disengaged, essentially that's just sitting down there, and these are just rolling free like this. That's about it.
But
I've
for,
done a few of them.
for all these UTVs, it's the same system, right?
The clearances are all basically the same. This one, on the pros, this differential is different than, say, 16, 17, 18, like the turbo models and even the Turbo S models, or even just regular XP models. The differentials are different.
Okay.
But same principle.
Yeah, yeah.
So then we just set the cover on. And then you have your cover screws, and they torque to 12 foot-pounds, and that's it. And I have one more seal to install right there.
So putting this back now and then putting all of that back together, how much work is that? How long will it take you?
Probably another 2 to 3 hours.
Wow. And it already took also probably 2-3 hours to take it apart.
Yeah, so it's about a 6-hour job to do this. Done, and
Ready to
now
go.
the fun part of reinstalling it into that.
Good luck with that.
Thanks.
So Alaska is all ready again. Sorry, it's a little bit windy, but yeah, no, super nice guys here. So Alaska is all fixed up and ready. Well, Ed did most of the work actually. But before we leave the shop, I'm just quickly gonna go inside and look for some new goggles because wind. Because they are selling quite a lot of goggles here, and I bashed up my goggles a little bit. So I'm just gonna see if I can get some new ones here.
Alright, man, sounds good.
loads of goggles here. So actually all the goggles they have here is exactly the same ones that I already had. So that's kind of good because I know that they fit my face properly. So I don't have to really test that. I think I'm gonna go for this one. I think that's probably gonna look quite nice, right? Wow, somebody around here must be a very good rider. Look at all those trophies. I want to help you, but oh, okay, not necessary. Not gonna go anywhere.
Absolutely fine.
Yeah. So, well, I got Alaska back and she is all ready to go. My helmet set up with my new goggles is ready to go, but my foot is not yet, unfortunately. So, I cannot ride yet, but you probably noticed there is a huge UTV on the back as well. So until I can ride Alaska again, we are going to explore Moab in the UTV. So in the next video we're going to get ourselves into some desert adventures. Yeah, look at this view. Can you see that? There are snow-capped mountains in the distance. How amazing is this? So you get all these red canyons and then snow-capped mountains just in the background there. I think that's already Colorado. So now we're right at the border between Utah and Colorado, just behind there, I believe. So yeah, a little bit of a different video than usually, but it's all part of it, I guess. It is what it is, and so we're just gonna make the best of it. And I've never been in a UTV, so I'm actually quite looking forward to it. I think it's gonna be a really fun experience, and yeah, we're just gonna have a good time in the desert, right?
Oh yeah.
Ed is gonna drive very safely and
Very
slowly, right?
Very responsibly, very safely. We're definitely not going to get airborne, not going to be power sliding around like maniacs.
We're not going to get ourselves into any trouble this time.
No.
And no Thunderbird actions.
No, just observation, signal, maneuver, both hands on the steering wheel.
Yeah. So that was it for today. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe down below, and then I'm going to see you in the next video. And off we go.
Air conditioning. Now.
I was going to formally introduce you, but maybe I'll give you a minute.
We'll do like a recap, right? Now this man doesn't look like he's dying. Let's introduce him.